Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. In this episode, I wanted to show off some of the more mysterious locations in the game because GTA 5 has been out for so long. A lot of people think that there are no more Easter eggs or no Chiliad Mystery to solve. I couldn't disagree more, and I want to show off some what I call unanswered locations that give off mysterious vibes, and I just think that there's still something more to find. And if you are a doubter, all it takes is to look at a lot of these places to know that there is still a lot hidden here in San Andreas. I also want to give a major shout out to some of the other Chiliad Mystery hunters here in the GTA 5 community. They have found what could be a new discovery in the Chiliad Mystery. I'll put a link in the description. People like Wispy Woods have been doing a lot of research into the game. So for those of you who just play GTA 5, maybe mess around in GTA Online or run around in single player here in Grand Theft Auto 5, well, there's still a lot of nuances and little things to see that you're probably running right by. And of course, Wispy Woods, Wizzle, guys like that, they are looking into all of the little details that Rockstar has put into the game. Perhaps clues that'll unlock something big. I think that's the ultimate goal, because there are some hints that there is a jetpack in the game. I mean, why would they show off hidden jetpack symbols? We'll get at that and more here in this episode, but definitely hit the link in the description and check out the new possible discovery with the Chiliad Mystery. So let's start off here at the Illuminati mural. I think this could be symbolizing really the Illuminati, maybe something bigger here in the real world. But there's also something hidden within this huge poster. If you look behind it, behind the V there, behind the hand symbols and all that, you can see what might be a maze. And I've never showed that off here at the channel. You can see it kind of runs through. It's very light. And with all of the other murals that we have shown off here at the channel, maybe this is another mural in itself. You know, with all of the hidden messages, there's all kinds of words. There's even words within the mural itself there. It looks like it might say start. So if this is a maze, it might lead to something here in San Andreas. I'm not sure at all how to look at it, but I'm sure you guys might have some ideas. You can see all of these different messages that we've shown off plenty of times ever since the game very first came out. But once again, that maze that's hidden behind everything, I've never really looked at that. I'll meet you guys at another location that I definitely view as unanswered, and perhaps the lighting that they found in that new Chiliad Mystery discovery. The lighting is what showed that off. Maybe the lighting is the key to everything. I don't even know where to start here at the Observatory. There's a lot going on. The obelisk here at the front seems to line up perfectly with the sun. It does create the shadow of an eye with the orb there on the top. The eye symbol looks a lot like the one on top of Mount Chiliad. And of course you do have Michael wearing the special sun amulet. So once again, another clue that the sun must have something to do here with the Chiliad Mystery. Now, the secret message on the special edition map here at the Observatory says to shoot for the stars. You have the stars on the bottom of the obelisk, and also there's a sniper behind the Observatory here that lines up with the Penrice Building. So it seems to be telling us to shoot for the stars, meaning shoot for the Penrice Building. Now, maybe the map is just letting us know where we can find some free weapons, but shoot for the stars definitely seems to tell me, at least, to shoot for the stars in the Penrice Building, especially because if you look at it, and we'll go over there and take a closer look here in a second, but only 2 of the stars light up at a certain time of day. And we are trying to line up everything with certain times here in GTA 5 to unlock this new Chiliad Mystery Discover, as well as the jetpack symbol. Well, maybe the same can be said here with the Penrice Building, because only the 2 lights shine until everything comes illuminated. But still, even then, you can see those 2 lights stand out. I don't know if you have to shoot them at a certain time. We've certainly tried a ton of things here at the channel. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at the Penrice Building. Once again, You never really have to do anything here at the observatory. It is one of the most iconic locations here in San Andreas, but other than just the one mission, it really has nothing other going on. Maybe there's still something to unlock. At least I hope there is. With two of the secret messages in the game being shoot for the stars and see the eye, the Penrice Building has always stood out. We've been looking into it since the start. And on top of everything, if you scramble the letters in Penrice, it makes up the word sniper. So you think you would have to shoot the Penrice sign with the sniper there at the observatory. Even the color of the Penrice logo looks a lot like the Epsilon blue that Michael's wearing right now with his Epsilon robes. If you come down here to the bottom section of the building, you can see a bunch of stars and an eye symbol kind of spread throughout, making it seem like you do have to shoot the stars down here to the courtyard. You have these crazy looking things here. Almost looks like there's a face in there or something like that. But you never really have to come here to the Penrice Building during the storyline, but it's always been a place that stood out to me. Let's go ahead and move on to the Maze Bank. You can see a pink streak through the fountain below. That makes up the egg symbol from the Chiliad Mystery mural. That could easily be cast aside, but if you do a quick Google search for the Egg of Life symbol, I think that that symbol directly correlates to the Maze Bank fountain, perhaps letting us know that it is indeed the hidden egg symbol we are looking for. And that's pretty interesting because with us finding all of these different symbols from that mural, we definitely have to find the egg. For those of you who have played GTA Vice City, the biggest hidden Easter egg in that game was a hidden egg. You had to jump through basically a holographic wall to find, I think it was like a chocolate egg. It would be pretty awesome if they put something very similar here in San Andreas. Now, the next location I want to fly over to is the dam. In GTA San Andreas, the dam was probably the biggest spectacle in the entire game. It was so awesome. I loved to fly around it with the Hydra. There were some helicopters at the base of it, so you could do a lot just messing around in that area. Well, here in GTA 5, the dam has been downgraded significantly. You never really have to come here at all, and there's not much to find here as well. Now, there is one character that has his untimely demise here at this location. He decides to jump off of it, a character known as the Dominator. So maybe that is probably the biggest thing that they want to happen here. Or maybe there's a DLC that will be launched that has something to do with the dam, because for me, I would love for this thing to be crushed. Water seeping into Los Santos here through this small creek. It would be pretty amazing looking, and I think that this next gen version of the game could handle something like that. We'll see if maybe they advance the dam here in the game, but for now it is definitely unanswered. I mean, there's nothing that goes on here for such a cool location. Now, another reason why I want to point it out is because there is a lot of X's here. Of course, some of the other Chiliad mystery hunters have been looking at X's, and this dam has a lot of them. They're even white, so maybe those correlate to the Chiliad Mystery mural as well. The fact that they're just plastered everywhere always seems very peculiar to me. Once again, I'm not too positive if it does link to the mystery itself, but considering there's nothing going on here at the dam, I think it is definitely worth pointing out as an unanswered location. It's too bad that Dom had to go, man. I like that character. Let's go ahead and I'll meet you at the next location. We'll send it out Dom style. I haven't really talked about this dock for a while. This is another location that the special edition map leads us to, and it tells us to bring a large sum of money, yet we never have to do anything with that amount of money here at this location. There are a few things that do happen here, so maybe it was some sort of typo. I don't know. I don't even think there is anything that we could possibly do more with the dock other than take the submarine, but it's definitely a location that the map points out. Not too far away from here is the Altruist Camp, and there's definitely a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to that location, like why don't they wear pants? But first of all, we do have the cave underneath, perhaps the most mysterious location in all of the game, because For all of these other places, maybe you can have some reason for them, but the cave is that one place that has a ton of messages and really nothing that's ever come from it. Let's go ahead and land down here. I've showed this off many times just because it's so cool. You have the fire in the middle. This would be an obvious doorway to something, whether it be tunnels underneath Mount Chiliad, because technically this is Mount Chiliad over here on the outskirts with the Ultras camp right above. Now, I think the common sense theory would be that it belongs to the Ultras members, you know, with them doing so many rituals, they're killing random people here left and right. Maybe this has something to do with where they bury people. Other people have said this might line to Bigfoot, and that was before we were able to control Bigfoot. I did actually bring Bigfoot here to try to sacrifice him. Unfortunately, no luck. I was burning him for like an hour straight in-game time, and he withstood the pain. He survived. Over here, looks like there is no Ultras members around at all, as I've terminated them. This is where you can find the Jetpack symbol. Everybody knows that as well. But if you have the Jetpack symbol here physically, you can only see it with the sun shining on it perfectly. If you have it here and over on Mount Chiliad, why are they giving it to us in that form? Why can we not fly it just like we can in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? I truly believe that Rockstar either will give us the ability to fly the jetpack at some point here in game, or it is definitely hidden within GTA 5 for us to fly. Because once again, why would all of these messages be so cryptic? I really think a lot of it has to do with Grand Theft Auto 5 being so massive in scope. There's so much you can do. You know, you can go play darts. You can just drive around on a jet ski. I find that pretty amusing. Well, another thing you can do is you can try to solve a mystery that Rockstar intends to go unsolved for a long time. So it's really interesting how many people question that Rockstar would put such a big mystery in the game. You know, it's really just another way to play it. For as much as it's fun to play GTA Online, it's also cool just to check everything out, find the different hidden messages and symbols, because for those of us who've been Rockstar fans and who've played all of the Grand Theft Auto games, the manhunts, everything like that, we know that they love to hide hidden messages. You know, there's a hidden symbol right there. Let's go ahead and finish off the episode at, where else? The jetpack symbol itself. As I said, we just found the physical form there at the Ultras camp of all places. You know, an unanswered location is right here at the top of Mount Chiliad, where you can find the jetpack symbol. And as I said before, also the egg symbol. What is their purpose of putting both of these symbols here in the game? We do have a UFO. We found the UFOs. You know, that makes sense. They put the UFOs here to let us know that it is possible to unlock them. You have to have 100% completion, but it is very possible. And definitely make sure you guys check out the episode there by Wizzle, because it shows off what could be maybe one of these boxes here with the X's inside. I don't think that is something we really want, but it lets us know if the boxes with the X's can be found, the eye and the UFO symbols can be found. Hopefully a physical version of the jetpack can be found, because obviously that's what everybody wants. If it's not in the game, I hope that Rockstar will put it in eventually. Let me know if there's any other unanswered locations that I have not shown off. Of course, these aren't all of them. This is just a few of many, many locations. And there are a lot of locations that have answers to them. You know, when you first found the alien hippie camp, it was definitely a place that had a lot of answers. But now that we know there's a UFO directly above, it makes sense that all those crazy people would congregate there to worship them. Thanks again for joining up for the episode. I have some special things planned. We're going to collab with a huge jetpack hunter here, a Chiliad Mystery enthusiast, and we also will follow up on the new huge discovery here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Catch you guys very soon. Until then, as always, stay trippy, my friends.